Sahara Gaming has sent me one of their latest creations and possibly one of their greatest creations, the P480. This little boy comes with 4 fans plus 1 hub, as far as I understand. That's what it comes with. Also, apparently you can actually change the front of it. We will be checking that out as well. It also came with an extra box for me, and inside that box there should be some extra fans plus a t-shirt or even a hoodie. I am not 100% sure what it is, so either a t-shirt or hoodie. We will find out in this video. So in this video what we are going to be doing is doing the unboxing, seeing exactly what you get for your money, stripping the whole thing down, see how easy it is to take the sides off, change the front, change the back if needed, and then reassemble it. If this is something you like, keep watching. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and clicking on the bell to get notified. And one other thing, if you like this video, I will be doing a follow-up video of a build. I will be placing all the gubbins out of that computer into this one, providing I like it, of course. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? While I'm doing the unboxing, let's talk about why you might want to consider buying this actual case. The P80 is the first mid ATX tower that can support a 480mm all-in-one cooler, perfect for serious cooling power. If you're a person that likes to customization, you're in luck with this one. With the P480 you can install up to 13, yes I said 13 12cm fans or 8 14cm fans, and it even comes with a fan bracket for the front fan that you can easily remove if you prefer to see straight through the case, so there's plenty of flexibility. Just because the P480 has all this power doesn't mean it's an unwieldy beast. Its dual chamber design keeps it within standard ATX specs, so it won't take up any more space than it is needed. Speaking of space, the P480 has a separate compartment for your ATX PSU. Yeah, it has a separate compartment. Something to bear in mind though, it will not support the SFX PSUs because they're just too small. Plus an embedded power cord for added convenience. So it should keep it nice and tidy. With the top, bottom and side dust filters that cover almost the whole case, you can keep the system running smoothly and looking great. But what really sets a P80 apart is the cable management system. You can build a super clean system with ease. And with 5 SSD/HDD brackets, you'll have plenty of space for all your storage needs. They'll be launching the P480 TB in tempered black and the P480 MB in mesh black, with 5 different models to choose from, and at only £99.99p including VAT. The P80 is a real steal compared, and I say this again, compared to some of those big name brands that charge an arm and a leg for similar specs. Mine comes with an extra front panel so you can switch up the style and airflow. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? So what we're going to do in this part of the video is see how easy it is to actually take apart, and also, if you're interested, I am going to do separate videos on how to install certain parts like the power supply. I will do separate videos for that as well, so keep an eye out for that one. So first things first, looking at the little video they've made, you need to take the lid off. So I'm unscrewing this, which is only hand tight. Oh, that's good. That doesn't come all the way out, which I think is a good idea. It stops there. So that way you don't lose the little bolt. My personal opinion, of course, this I think slides up, which it does, and out. I think the back does the same. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can turn it around. Does that lift up? Yes, it does. Oh, so far so good. So disassembly so far has been very easy. Now, it does show in the video you can switch this around. I'm going to leave that alone, but I might just have a little practice of actually switching it around because, yeah, I'm not sure. I think it does because looking at it, you've got 3 holes there. you've got 3 holes there. There's a blank now. So if you switch it round, that blank should end up there, which makes perfect sense. Right. Now then, that needs a screwdriver on it, but these don't. These, what's that say, HDD1, SSD. So these are just hand tight again with that bolt that stays in place. That's really good. I quite like this case, you know. I might actually swap this out and use it as a permanent case. 2, we've got 3 here, yeah, and 3. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's some information in there. Yeah, it is. There you go. See that? So we have AMIE, micro, so we're ATX, ATX, or micro ATX, ITX, and EATX. And then your standoffs. I want standoffs already in there as well, which is good. We will be doing a build. It won't be a brand new build, but we will be doing a build. Now your power lead, like I said earlier, or they said earlier, it's already pre-installed. So that's nice and neat. So we've got to do is plug that into your power supply. I know you're going to ask me about stripping the case down for the power supply, so we are going to be doing that next. So I'm going to need a screwdriver. This one should do it, hopefully. Don't know which ones I've got to undo, so I'm just going to go for it. See what happens. I don't think it's that one actually. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Shut up, Yorkies. Don't know what you're talking about. So that'd be the same down here then, wouldn't it? Oh, right. So don't need to undo these. Open. It says open. It's got to be these, isn't it? Oh, is that? No, it doesn't. Shut up, Yorkie. And voila! Now, so what's that? 5 screws? We have accessory box. We'll go through that in a second. And maybe a layout. Yeah. User manual, which I will have a read. Because I'm interested in find out more about this, because obviously I'm going to be using it. But it looks quite easy, so move that out of the way for now. Let's have a look at the accessory box. Ah, now we have some more mounting plates for your hard drives, another 2, so that's your 5 in total. Looks like some screws and bits. So we have cable ties. Got to be careful here because there's screws. Let me do it on the table. Move them out of the way. Right, so we have some mounting screws. We have some risers. There's some risers in there, some screws, and some screws that are not actually in there. Motherboard screws. Yeah, very good. So far, so good. But I quite like the idea they've added more mounting screws for different size motherboards. And leave them all out the way for now. Let's have a look at this. So that goes into your, well, your power supply. Like I said, I will be doing a mount or build, but it won't be a brand new build. So we have USB Type 3 connection now for your front panels. Over there. Don't know what that one is. We have your motherboard connections, power in and blah blah blah. And I'm taking that USB, oh, audio. And again your power supply. I'm going to leave that tied up for now. Right, so that's it. That is a USB 3.2 Gen 2. And I don't think I've got a motherboard for that, which is a shame. Ah, right, that's a new one on me. I had to read the instructions just to make sure I knew how to remove the front panel. I think, where do you remove that then? I'm going to show you right now, it's quite easy. Actually, it's quite clever actually. First of all, I removed this one because I found this one to be the easiest to remove. And all you do is just pull it. And then for this one, simple. Yeah, right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the other panel on that came with this, just to show you what it looks like. And then I'm going to put this back on because I want to be able to see through it on the glass. Your other option, if you want a mesh, this is it. So all you need to do is go line her up. And snap her back in. Nice job, SaharaGaming. And now you have a mesh one. That's quite nice actually. What do you think? Let me know. Do you prefer the glass or the mesh? When you're placing your order, make sure you choose whether you want glass or mesh because you don't get both. Ta-da! In this part of the video we are going to do a reassemble because we want to know how easy it is to put together, and also I'm going to show you something else I discovered why I was playing about with it. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? First things first, where the power supply goes I didn't realise, but this is on a hinge, and I thought, you didn't need to undo that, Yorkie, but at the time I didn't know. So we're going to put that back on first. So we didn't need to undo these two screws anyway. And voila! Yeah, makes life a lot easier because you're only undoing 2 screws rather than 5. Right, let's do the reassemble, and there's something else I'm going to show you as well when we get there. Now for the back side, and if you look, we have 3 screws that are raised. I don't know if you can see that, you might be able to see it on the camera there, and 2 inserts. And the idea behind that is on the raised screws there are slots for it to slot in, and these beveled edges will slot in here, one in there, one in there. That is the idea. Also, we have a magnetic filter, which I didn't point out earlier. So that will go in there, or goes in there. Nice and tidy, so easy to clean. So let's see how easy it is to actually put on. So all you need to do is push it down. That one will come out. There you go, that is it. Lift her up. And yeah, they're nicely slotted in. Very easy so far. Let's do the front one, which is the glass. Same thing again. Now this one is exactly the same as the back one, except it's glass. So we have, well, nearly the same. It only has 2 screws. 2 screws that are raised, and the little edges there. So that will go like that. Slide it down. That easy. Make sure she's in at the top, and it is. Yeah, very easy. Can't believe how easy it is to do. Very easy. Now for the lid. The lid goes, if I remember, it goes that way round. Put that on, and all that does is, again, the raised screws, they slot into these. See that? There you go, drops down, job done. It is that easy to disassemble and to reassemble. I have a question for you. Do you prefer the glass or the mesh? Me personally, at the moment, I prefer the glass, but I'm going to try it out on the glass and the mesh. What I'm going to do in the next video is move my computer that's in that computer case, which is my main computer, into this. Fingers crossed, it should just be quite simple, just transfer it all over, but I'm doing it as a separate video. Also, I will make little short videos on how to do certain parts, like how to put the power supply in. Now I know you're thinking, well, that's quite easy, Yorkie, but there are a lot of people out there think, well, how do I do it? I just want to see a video on that bit. I don't want to see anything else, but how do I do that bit? So I'm doing separate bits, whether it be putting the power supply in, putting the motherboard in, or something else. I will show you in separate little videos on how to do that. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing if you're not already, and click on the bell to get notified. So with that, definitely gets my thumbs up. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be using it, would I? So it definitely gets my thumbs up. I like the fact it's very flexible. It can take a water cooling system. I didn't mention that one neither, did I? Yeah, apparently you can get quite a large water cooling system in there, which again I will be using because my processor is water cooled. And that is by SaharaGaming, believe it or not. Yes. So I will be using the water cooling system and installing it all in here with the new fans. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.